Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Chicago, Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Middleton against Levine. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Now, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Giannis has got 5 points so far. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 5. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with Jackson. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Beauchamp in at the 2 guard. Now here is Carter. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Here's White. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Beauchamp. At the top of the key, Lopez. Lillard, the pass to Beauchamp. And it's White with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and the jumper is good.
Clever handles from Dame, keeping the defense guessing.
And That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so a little ground was lost there. And Kenny... And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Middleton against Levine. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard outside. Inside. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's Levine. That one rolling around and rims out. Middleton right side. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What I love, there was no panic on his...
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, leading by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Green. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Lillard, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Good on the three-point shot.
Total readiness from Patrick. got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Lillard outside. And so the Bucks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.